Most of us have a fairly robust collection of thoughts that we routinely use to, well, okay, let's just say it, stay fat. These thoughts are collectively known as negative thoughts. They're not negative in the sense that they're bad thoughts. They're negative in the sense that they are thoughts that keep us in a state that we don't want, the state of being overweight. In the world of psychology, these thoughts are fired off in what we call a negative feedback loop. Another way to think of negative is no change. I always use the example of a pregnancy test to illustrate the meaning of negative. If a pregnancy test is negative, it means the woman is not pregnant. No change. If positive, big change, right? So in this sense, negative does not mean bad. It could be very good if you are a nervous teenage would-be father, right? Get my point? It may also help to think of a thermostat, which is a good example of a negative feedback loop. Let's say the thermostat is set at 70. When the temperature drops below 70, the sensor sends information to the heater to kick it on and warm it back up to 70, and then it kicks off. This information is negative feedback as it maintains the steady state of 70 degrees. For those of us who battle weight, our thermostats are set on fat. When we start moving away from fat, the sensor kicks on saying, "You are hungry, eat the donut. It won't matter. Who cares?" This is negative feedback. We eat the donut, and we move back towards the steady state of being fat. We have to know all of the thoughts contained in our negative feedback loops because it is those exact thoughts that will provide the raw materials to construct the positive feedback loop, or the new program. As you recall earlier in this series, the positive feedback thoughts must be as close as we can get them to 180 degrees out of phase, or the opposite of the negative. You are not hungry. Don't eat the donut. It does matter. I do care. That loop leads us away from the steady state of overweight or fat to the new state of ideal weight, a very positive change. Are you with me? Developing effective positive feedback loops is essential. It's the holy grail of weight loss. They must be custom built to mirror the opposite meaning of the existing negative feedback loops. Not just any old positive thoughts will do. It can take a bit to get the hang of building good positive feedback loops, mostly because we're just not accustomed to doing so. Like anything else, it just takes practice to get the hang of. Again, I have placed some documents in the right-hand margin that give examples of positive feedback thoughts to assist you in putting your loops together. Identifying negative or intention-killing thoughts and developing their antonyms, the components of the positive feedback loops, is really the heart and soul of CBT. These are the components that you will never find in a conventional weight loss program, which pretty much explains why the failure rate is so dismal. If you really want to lose weight, learn how to employ CBT strategies in your own thinking and get busy reprogramming the hard drive in your head, your fabulous brain. In closing, what I've attempted to do with this series is explain in as much detail as possible the strategies involved in what is, quite simply, the most powerful invention ever derived for making change happen. I've tried to condense this information into a series of short videos for the purpose of teaching these powerful strategies to anyone who has the time to watch a few videos. I can't possibly teach you in 10 short videos a strategy that can take months to learn but I do want to get you started and encourage you to embrace the ideas. I can tell you, without 1 ounce of reservation, that they have changed my life tremendously, and they will change yours too, if you give them a chance. Being at my goal weight now for over 15 years is really super cool. But it is only a mere fraction of the myriad of ways in which these strategies have changed my entire life. My hope and my prayer for you is that this information will be the catalyst to send you on a journey that will not only get you into your skinny jeans, but will help you to achieve your wildest dreams. But one thing at a time. First, let's get you into those jeans. What do you say? See you on the skinny side.